Hello YouTube. If you're like me, you wouldn't have clicked on this video because I actually get bit. Being the responsible and mature person I am, I figured that I should share the secrets for my success in relationships. Keep in mind these secrets have passed down generations throughout my family. My ancestors have developed these techniques that, help them develop relationships and, all that junk. So yeah, I'm here to reveal some to you and I'm hoping for the best for your future relationships. Now, this video is catered towards men, but I feel like a lot of women would benefit from these techniques as well. So yeah, comment down, guys, if it ends up working for you. So the situation is you're in a club or bar or any type of social gathering where you and maybe a few mates are together, and you see a girl, or if you're a girl, you see a guy, and you're like, huh, I'm interested in this person, but I'm kind of shy. I don't know what to say. I don't want to ruin my chances straight away. So you're trying to figure out, what should I say to them? How do I engage in conversation with them? What should I do? So here's the 5 things that I've used in the past for 100% success rate. Number 1, when starting a conversation with a person, always bring up your penis size. So for example, if you're talking about pets, sometimes, so this is like a scenario possibly, right? The person of interest talks like, oh, I have 2 dogs, I love dogs. I love Labradors or poodles, or, yeah. And then you say like, oh yeah, dogs are nice as well. But did you also know what else is nice? My 5-inch rock hard penis. Or in the case of a lot of men that's probably watching this video, micro penis. And here's my point, I'm trying to mention this up. But it doesn't matter what size your penis is. All that matters is that you have the confidence and exuberance to showcase that you're not worried about it. People that are sensitive about their penis size struggle to get girls the most. So for you and your microscopic penis, just bring it up in conversation whenever possible, look at her response, and say it enough times for her to understand the situation. Talks about pets, say I have a microscopic penis. Talks about our parents, say you have a microscopic penis. She talks about how she likes men with over 7-inch penises. Talk about your microscopic penis, but with a bit more confidence. Like this. Let me show you. I have a microscopic penis, and I'm proud. And I'm proud to be sharing that with you. So yeah, that typically works. Essentially, just being confident with yourself and not caring about it. So like, just bringing up in a conversation whenever possible, just to remind her. Maybe she's forgotten the last 2 minutes you mentioned before prior. So yeah, I think that worked quite well for me. Number 2, when you engage in discussion, whether it just be hi, hello, the first thing you should mention is all the past partners you've had. All of them. Just, even if it takes 1 minute to talk about them or 1 hour, you engage in that conversation so quick that this person has no reason to not be interested, because you're being so upfront and honest about it that they appreciate this honesty. While you're at it, it's probably best to mention all the STIs you've had in the past as well, just so open communication. That's very important as well. So like past experiences, for example, like so obviously this person you're interested in, you say that I had an ex named Tracy a few months ago. She's a good person, but she couldn't cook well. Cut that out. So I had an ex named Tracy a few months ago, and she left me because of my microscopic penis. I think I may have mentioned that to you. I'm pretty sure you remember. So yeah, she left me. So what I'm looking for in women is that someone that it just stays along regardless of all the negative implications. So I also had another ex. He was a guy. Ultimately, by revealing all these past connections you've had and all the your whole sexual history, you're telling this person that I'll always be open with you, and that I want you to be open with me as well. Being so open with your partner so quickly and telling them all the stuff you've gone through every single moment, it's just such a strong sign of power and security of mind, self-esteem, and these things people are interested in. So I really recommend mentioning your past exes, your sexual orientations, the potential STIs, just so you're all in the same boat, and then maybe she could also repeat her stuff. And yeah. Now, of course, I'm saying she is a person of interest, obviously, because I'm assuming I'm a guy. The guy is the one trying to get for the girl, but it could work the other way around as well. A few tweaks need to be there. So, with the if you're a girl going for a guy, just maybe not mention that I have a microscopic penis, because um, the guy might potentially not enjoy that. Number three. Okay, this is pretty important. When both of you guys are in discussion with each other, never make eye contact with her or any other females in the room. Only make eye contact with men. So when she's talking to you about her life, her university studies, just look at other men across the club or bar or any whatever social gathering. Just look at them while talking, because what this demonstrates is that you're not someone that openly seeks women all the time. That, oh, a woman just walks in a room. Oh, let me just look at her real quick. You don't want to make sure, you don't want to give her that you don't want to show that to her. So it's very important that you only look at men, because it just shows that I'm only interested in you because I'm having a conversation with you. And so while we're conversing, I'll just point my eyes to whatever men's in the room. And it's just important to always be respectful of the person you're talking to, especially someone you're interested in. So you don't want to give off a bad impression, right, by looking at other women. So that's why I always look at men. Just make sure when I'm saying I'm making eye contact with men while I'm talking to this person, I'm not making direct eye contact. I strongly recommend not making direct eye to eye contact, because that could start a sexual encounter. And depending on your sexual orientation, that may or may not be what you're looking for. But in my past experience, that wasn't what I was looking for, and I've had some issues with that. So always look at a guy, but never eye to eye, because that's signaling the guy that, yes, I'm talking to a woman for the presentation package, but what I'm interested in is you. And for the purposes of this video, that's not what we're going for. So just look at the guy, not his eyes. Number 4. So something that's really important is that most women, and this includes guys as well, they really like fun and loud men. They don't like, for example, when you're in a social club, right? And obviously everyone's talking to each other and dancing or whatever. They like to know people that are interesting, right? That's the main things, right? So it's very important that when you're talking to this person, never let them have an opportunity to speak. So when you're conversing, make sure that you're the one always talking. If she starts talking, that's panic station. That's when you have to raise your voice to try to cut her off as soon as possible. Now, you may think that this could be a bit rude, but actually it's very important that you do this, because by stopping your part of the conversation is highlighting to her that you're not an interesting person, that you're struggling to make conversation with her. If you're struggling to make conversation with someone you just met, that's a huge issue and a very big red flag. And I don't know why this is a flag, but I'm just assuming it is. So always make sure you talk over her, keep speaking, and just don't let her have an opportunity to speak. It's very important. And of course, not everyone's gifted like me, that's constantly able to speak about different things, about different topics and stuff like that. So if you're starting to make small talk with this person of interest, a lot of just delve into deep topics that usually just go on and on. You can rebound off each other. Obviously, rebound off each other in the sense that you don't let her speak, but she can nod and stuff that she understands what you're talking about. For example, some topics would be life, family, racism. That usually grabs people's interest. Number 5. Now, of course, this list isn't in order of what's most important, but what I'll say next, which is the last thing that you should try, is that this is the most important thing and almost guarantees your ability to obtain the relationship that you want. And what this is, cue the dramatic music. Just waiting for it to go. You need to tell the person that you're willing to take it in deep. This is essential. If you don't take it deep, what you're essentially telling her is that I want this to be a one-sided relationship where only I get to plow you. And you can't ask for a beneficial relationship with that attitude. I repeat, if you say that I'm the only one that wants to smash you, just get off the video. Half of you guys are gone already, but just leave. This is the number one secret that you must use, okay? you need to be willing to take it in deep. And if you're struggling to comprehend that, you just need to just clear your mind, meditate a bit, and just think about it like this. If I tell her that I'm willing to take it in deep, it's pretty much you saying that I empathize with your situation of what you had to endure when I'm horny, and I'll let you do the same for me. This is an equal relationship with equal benefits for both parties. So only when you're letting her peg you or other stuff is when she'll realize that, yeah, this guy is the one. He does things that other people wouldn't, and that gets you ahead of the pack. This is what you need to do, okay? You'll thank me one day. So anyways, those are 5 things you can do to obtain these beneficial relationships. You can thank me in the comments down below, and let me know how your experiences go. I strongly recommend that you follow this list by heart, and then only then you can guarantee it. I'm sure there's other ways you can obtain it, just that this is what worked for me so far. So yeah, have a good day. Oh yeah, quick disclaimer. I just want to state that I'm not legally or financially liable for all the damages these strategies may cause, even though they wouldn't. But I just want to state that. All right, yeah, bye.